Terrell Thomas, These Urban Times, sitting down with a cat who I had the utmost respect for. I met him on the left coast, the west coast, doing this thing at Staples Center, and I've been watching this journey. And it's definitely safe to say that I have a better motivated purpose after meeting you and rocking with you. You do corresponding for the LA Sentinel out there. You also have your own thing, Motivated Purpose, where you talk to athletes, entertainers, people of culture about an array of things. Khari Jones Jr., how you doing today, good sir? Thank you for your time.
Thanks, man. I'm doing well, man. I'm just out here vibing this morning, looking at the stats and looking at all the things that happened last night with the playoffs and things of that nature, man. I'm just ready to, get things back fired up. The NFL is coming up soon, man. So I'm just excited.
I'm gonna talk a little NBA with you, of course, as I mentioned. That's where we met at Staples Centers, and it was great to see because it's not too many people that look like us that were at Staples and whatnot. Of course, yourself, another brother we know, Nick, a young lady we know, Lauren, a few folks here and there. But it was great to see, a young black man or being represented and holding it down out in a major market, holding it down out in Staples Center. So that was very, very dope. But before we dive into some NBA talk, I want to talk NFL because your portfolio is very diverse. The 2020 NFL season is kicking off, and you'll be in LA at what is it called? SoFi Stadium?
Yeah, SoFi, the new stadium, man. I'm looking forward to that. Everybody's telling me.
Stadium.
The Rams they've been doing a lot of community events. I haven't been able to make them. They having a couple of events this week, all that. But I just covered a virtual event. So people found out that I'm covering the game on Sunday. They telling me about it, like, man, that's awesome. The stadium is amazing. The atmosphere is crazy. So I'm looking forward to Sunday, man. I'm just excited just about to be in that environment.
I'm looking forward to Sunday too, so I can live through you for a while and check out what you got going on there. But you'll be in the building at the Rams' new stadium at Inglewood as the Rams will kick off week 1, and they'll be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Big matchup right there. What can we expect from the Rams? As you mentioned, you've been watching them this offseason. They got a few acquisitions. I'm a big Florida State fan. They got my guy Cam Akers out there. We just seen Jalen Ramsey get paid, get the highest deal for a defensive back, a cornerback in NFL history. What can we expect from these Rams during the 2020 NFL season?
I think Rams are automatic Super Bowl contenders. You know what I mean? That's what I believe right now. Especially coming off the season they had last year. They didn't do what everyone projected, but I think they're gonna come back fired up, motivated. With the type of energy they got with Jalen Ramsey. Things of that nature. So I think they're gonna start off strong. Especially this first game is going to tell a lot coming from the playing against the Dallas Cowboys as well. So this first game we'll see. We can't really make them. I don't make too many big projections like that early on in the season, but I do expect the Rams to having a great season this year. But for this first game, I think they'll come out on fire.
From what you've seen so far, of course, no preseason, just a lot of training camp, training and working out. What do you think fans will be surprised with the most? Will we be surprised with how the offense performs and the growth of Jared Goff? Or will we be surprised that, once again, how great that defense is, led by Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey?
I think we'll be surprised by the defense. The Rams, they didn't do the best defensively, but like I said, Jalen with his new contract, a couple other additions that they brought on this year. With Aaron Donald, he's been in the weight room going crazy. I think the Rams will be led by the defense this year.
They got a young coach out there, of course, and Sean McVay, who a lot of cats keep their eyes on. So he's also kind of, I don't want to say in tune with the culture, but he's in tune with the younger vibe. And I think that's a great look for everything that the Rams are trying to do. What are your thoughts on it? I know you haven't been actually to the new stadium, but just seeing how the community is adapting to it, seeing, as you just mentioned, they're doing a lot of community events, a lot of virtual events. How big do you think this new stadium in Inglewood, a place for many of y'all that don't know, the movie The Wood, Inglewood has an extensive history, especially an extensive history as far as in the Black community or the African-American community in the Los Angeles area. How big do you think them having that stadium there in Inglewood will be for that entire community?
Man, it's amazing already. Before the season even started, they're already doing big things right now. They're focused on giving kids back laptops. They're bringing awareness to the underprivileged people in the community, and it's going to bring a lot of revenue and bring a lot of job opportunities for the Inglewood community already. You know, they've been talking about this for months, so this is going to be a game changer for the community right now. And I love how the Rams are so diverse. The Rams are one of the leading organizations in NFL for giving back to the community. So what they're going to do with this Inglewood Stadium, the Inglewood community, is going to be, you know, surprising and amazing to the fans around the LA County.
Now the Rams do have a tough matchup with the Cowboys because they got a few weapons on offense. Of course, Dak is still looking to get paid. Amari Cooper decided to go back. We've seen Michael Gallup kind of develop and whatnot, and they drafted early CeeDee Lamb, a wide receiver who a lot of teams had their eyes on. We know that the defense is going to be great, but what do you expect to see from these Cowboys?
I think, you know, Dak just got paid as well. So I think that I think the Cowboys are going to come out on fire too. So that's why I kind of said the defense needs to step up as well. The Rams defense is going to have to really be prepared for the Cowboys, you know, because I think the Cowboys are going to come back. That's why this matchup is going to be. That's why I say this matchup is going to be, you know, amazing because, you know, this is going to say a lot about this first game about both teams right now.